Yeah, I'm first. Yeah. Working today, friend. Hoping to see you. Wish you a dope stream. Thank you. Thank you. Now, my friend Maria said I do have to wait a little bit because an ad might be running soon. Boom, boom. All right. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome on in. So Maria is first in here today. Gio's working. Hey man, grind it out, brother. Thank you so much for popping in, man, and wishing me a dope stream. And Jackie and Scarlett are in the house. So how y'all doing? So I don't know. I don't want to keep doing this because I'm eating the peanut butter straight from it. There's only like a little left, so like why save it? You know, when I really want peanut butter, I won't have any. Or it's what they consider a tease, you know? So, anywho, my friends, happy Tuesday to you guys. I'm so confused on days right now because I wasn't in here yesterday. I was working remotely. We were I was chaperoning a field trip yesterday with Squish to School. So it was probably one of the most cake chaperoning gigs that we've had because it was with the older kids and they wanted their space. And you know what? So we gave them their space. It was actually Amy and myself. We were just roaming around with them and from a far distance. So they did their own thing. They ran in. We were just there to make sure because I wasn't sure because apparently every time reporting to hear today's rant. You know what? I got a lot of stuff to rant about, to be honest with you. But it's every time I take with school field trips, I guess even with knots, I know we haven't been to knots in a hot minute. This was actually our first visit for 2024, and we it's crazy to see all the construction that was going around too. We just dropped the video as well. Just a quick video. I think it was only like a 6-minute quick vlog about it. And it was cool. It was kind of cool. Camp Snoopy just isn't what I remember it to be, in a nutshell. So I'm kind of curious, you know, I try to check the optimism, you know, in there to kind of see what's going to be happening. But I've spoke about it in the past, so no need to really revisit it. But just the Camp Snoopy from when Squish was a baby is gone, essentially, all except for the planes. And I hope they never get rid of those planes. Because part of me wants to say that I rode on those little planes in Camp Snoopy from when I was a little tyke, you know. So she loved it, you know, Squish going up and down, up and down. And then that little race car that they used to have over in Camp Snoopy, which is so crazy. It was like, I think that was like one of those rides that prepped these kids to be loving those crazy rides nowadays. Because it was like, it took off and it went like, yeah. And then once it hit the corner, like it literally slingshot you to the other side. And then you go and then it slingshot you to the other side. So, it was a cool ride, and when they closed out, I was like, oh man, that one was such a cool ride too. Then which other ones did she used to go on? Huff and Puff, like that was the one that kind of was just like, it's gone now, super gone. And I remember going on Huff and Puff when I was a baby. You know, when I was just a small little pork, be on Huff and Puff and used to love it, you know. We used to love it. That was actually one of my favorite things to just do at Camp Snoopy. And then when Squish was doing it, she used to love Huff and Puff. And we would go during the week when no one was there, because I went through a spell where I wasn't working. What the hell is wrong with this? I didn't work, I think, for about 6 months. I was out of a job, so I took Squish to Knott's. I don't know how many different times. Like every other day we were at Knott's. And we were just loving it. No one was there. she would be on Huff and Puff. So she literally would have to go on, do the Huff and Puff, and then go all the way slingshot around. When she got back, she unbuckled and ran to the one in the front and went, wrapped around again, and just vice versa. She would do this thing for hours, and it'd be so super sick. So to not have Huff and Puff around in Knott's anymore, it's just kind of heartbreaking a little bit though. But chaperone policies say when you were at Knott's that, especially at least for the field trip part of it, says that a chaperone has to be with their group of kids at all times, and Knott's really didn't enforce it too much, if at all, to be honest with you, because I know we had some of our older kids were kind of roaming around by themselves, and then we just hung back. We stayed with our group, but we hung back, like hung out in the back, and it was cool because Squish, is growing up. Squish is about to be 13 in less than a week now. On Sunday, on Mother's Day, she's gonna be 13, which is just mind blowing in itself. So ultimately, I think we're trying to figure it out. My parents get back from a cruise on Saturday, so we're gonna pick them. I have to pick them up, and Squish actually has to sing in the choir for a first communion. For the school, so we're probably not going to get out to Disney around maybe till like probably about 1 o'clock ish, and I don't think we're going to stream. I think the plan was to do a stream, but I don't think we're going to do it. I think I'm going to save it to just do a birthday stream for her in the morning so that she's there, and then just talk about all things Squishy, from the conception to the birth. I'm just playing. Maybe not the conception, because I don't think anybody wants to hear about that. But my parents went on. My parents did the Mexico Riviera one, Mexican Riviera, where they left from Long Beach. They stopped in today. They're at Puerto Vallarta. Tomorrow they're gonna go to Mazatlan. Or no, I'm sorry. I think either Mazatlan or Cabo San Lucas. But either way, that's what it is. So Puerto, Cabo, and Mazatlan. And they left out of Long Beach on the big Carnival Panorama. So this is like the 8th time they're doing this cruise. And they absolutely 100% love it in, Carnival. Yeah. But they were I just got off the phone. Like literally not too long before I got started with this live stream. My mom said things are different. I was the one that actually started doing the cruising first. Did my first cruise when I was 18, and I loved it. I fell in love. So when Amy and we did it again, I think in in 08, I believe we did it, and then 2010. But anyways, I don't know. I think about maybe 4 cruises away from becoming a platinum cruiser. But I'm sure my parents have probably hit that mark by now, because they've been doing like a couple cruises a year now and stuff. So yeah, it's a good itinerary. It's fun. The one we went to on our honeymoon actually was, we went to, which one did we go? We went to Cozumel, Isla Rotan, the Grand Caymans, and the Motherland of Belize. So that one was a good one too, and that one left out of Miami. And that boat was ginormous. All off Carnival too. I haven't done any other cruise lines though. I can't bring myself to pull the trigger to go on a Disney cruise because I know they're pricey, super pricey. And then, but after hearing what my mom said, I don't know, I really don't know, because she was saying, like, before, I remember we go in the dining room, and the dining room would be like, oh, what do you want? Like, what do you want for your appetizer? So everything would be ordered. It would be your starters, your appetizer, your main course, your dessert. So the first time we cruised, we were like, oh, you know what we could do? Let me get something off the starter menu. Let me get something off the appetizer menu. And let me get something off of the entree. But no, like, somebody who was with us like, no, you ain't got to do that, man. You like salad that much? I go, I don't mind salads, but why? He goes, dude, go straight for the source, man. Just order 3 entrees. I'm like, what? No way, that's a thing? He's like, yeah, man, that's a thing. I'm like, what? So then I was kind of shy about it. I was like, oh, can I get a piece of steak and then whatever, some pasta and whatever else? And then the guy's like, yeah, no problem. And they brought him over. I was like, what the? So that is a thing. So my mom was saying now there's actually a different I guess there's a different way that they're doing it now. Like I guess you're only entitled to like 3 things on there, and that's it. Like so if you want to get like that fourth, if you love something that much and you want to get that fourth, then I guess you end up having to pay, I think, $5 extra. And then if you wanted like the surf and turf, like steak and lobster, I think it was like a $14 charge. I'm like, wait, this is crazy. And mom was like, I know. Because before, if you wanted to go in and you wanted to get 2 orders of filet mignon and like 2 orders of lobster tail, you are free to do so. And even then, I think, I forgot, we went somewhere and we got off port. And then once we got off port, we got home, we fell asleep, we got back in our room, and yes, you can order as much as you like. I think, yeah, see, before there was no limit on the lobster. And my mom said that the steak that's available for free is like she calls it I'm trying to see how, she's like, it's the shitty part of the steaks that we're getting, where it's not a good cut of steak. And that's why one of the things we used to love on the cruises before, I'll be like, damn, dude, them steaks were on point. Even if you get the flat iron steak, that thing was just super soft, super tender. So up until the last time we went on a cruise, they knew that I wanted a piece of steak with everything I wanted. So no matter what I got, the guy came with a side order. It didn't come with the whole thing, just like a side order of flat iron steak. Like, loved it. Like, it was, but she said, yeah, you're going to do the surf and turf, you're going to pay extra. And I don't even know if it's like unlimited, all you could eat. So I don't know how it was on the Disney, because I know, Marie, I think you just went on the Disney one, right? But no, lobster night roll, you could have one for free and the rest. See, yeah, that's okay. So you did the Royal Caribbean, yeah. Before Carnival, we would go in and we would order, I want 3 lobster tails, and then they would come with 3 lobster tails. So literally, we had a good waiter where it was like, let me get 3. So he would bring one, and as soon as I'm taking that last dip into the garlic butter, boom, putting that boy in my mouth. Plate went away, other plate was in there, so my fork just went back down, reload on lobster, done, into the butter, into my mouth, gone, here we go. And then, again, put it in, last bite, go back in, fresh one was there. Oh man, we tipped that waiter so good. Disney, you can order. See, so now, I mean, if you're a big eater, then maybe Disney is the way, because all of that stuff will start adding up. You know, all of that stuff, little by little, start adding up. You know, so my mom said she was a little bit bummed about that. Oh, absolutely, escargot, absolutely, we love escargot. Squish actually likes escargot. Anything that was on the menu, on a cruise menu, that was different, to say. Let me try to readjust this right here. Let me try to get this. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to readjust this, because I'm trying to get this little area up right here and get that out right here. What's up, Pearl? How you doing? Pearl? Happy Tuesday. Yeah, anything that you would see that's off the wall, on a cruise, at least off the wall for us, we're gonna get. So we've gotten fried alligator, I believe. We've gotten duck. We've gotten frog legs, escargot, the veal, I think. I don't remember. But yeah, any of those type of stuff, yeah, we're all about it. I'll pass on the snail. They don't work. I'm telling you, Maria, it's so good. It's so good. How you doing, Pearl? How you doing today? I hope you are having a fabulous day. Yeah, actually, I don't mind it. I love it. The escargot, and then they give you these little garlic bread, which is already covered in butter. Probably one of the most unhealthiest things in the world, but still amazing nonetheless. So anyway, so that my parents, that was kind of my mom's disappointment now. That's how we would go buck wild in the ordering. And we make sure, again, it's just proper etiquette. That's buffet etiquette too. That if you are going to order a ton of food, please make sure you eat all that food. Don't be wasteful, you know? So never order crazy when you're crazy hungry. Because because you're gonna have so much leftovers worth of stuff that it's just a sin to throw all of that stuff away. But I mean, you two, like, escargots come in 6, so there were 6, so they're pretty small. What's up, Daniel? How you doing, my brother? Oh, glad to see you, man. Thank you so much for being in here. We're just rambling about cruise life right now. But yeah, so that's where we're at. So then now let's take it back over to Knots. Or the stream. So probably won't be streaming out. Probably will not be streaming at Disney. We're just gonna enjoy it, soak it in. I'll try to find Maria, but Maria will be nowhere near to be found. So, I don't really have the highest expectations for that one, but hopefully one day I could. I'm beginning to think Maria really doesn't exist. That's actually I'm gonna go ahead and say that. What's up, Doom? How you doing, my brother? Welcome on in. We're just discussing how I don't think Maria is a real person. I think she's AI, to be honest with you. So I can never see her at the parks. So Maria is AI. If there is any takeaway from today's stream, is that Maria is AI. Like ChatGPT. That's Maria. Okay? Cool. But yeah, so they had the chaperone policy that was over at Knott's, and so we hung out. But then I start thinking too, because I always start thinking, because I'm a thankful person, and I'm always thinking about this, or I'm always thinking about that. Just the way Knott's were, how Knott's was back in the days. I'm a hologram like Tupac and Coachella. See, I knew it. See, I knew it. See, and then people thinking that I'm making things. No, I'm not, because Maria is just, I may see her and then she just like kind of disappear too. I remember because I was an altar server. So this trip why Squish got to go is if you're on student council, if you are in choir, and if you were student council, choir, altar server. Any of those 3, you were invited to go to Knott's for the day. Did school, go roam around Knott's. I was like, what's up? Hey, what's up, Lonnie? Big L, my man. How you doing, brother? Hope all is well with you guys. Welcome on in, man. Always good to see you, my guy. Always good, always good. Thank you so much for popping in. So we used to do that. I used to do that trip as a altar server too, because back then we had so much altar servers. So if you were an altar server, you got to go to Knott's. And I think our definitions, that's where, like, if you were kind of cheesing up on a girl, like, you like some girl that was there, she was part of the same crew or whatever, you would go to Knott's Berry Farm, and then that would be your date, And it was kind of funny because we did see 2 kids from the kids' school where they were on a date, as to say. And they weren't doing anything bad. They were just kind of roaming around, think just each other's company. And that's what kind of made me start thinking too, because when I did that trip, because I did mine, let me see, 8th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, I want to say probably freshman year and sophomore year. So when I did that, it was the exact same thing. If you enjoyed this girl's company, then you would just go hang out with them at Knott's. Not do anything crazy, Maybe while out by holding hands. What? What? You holding hands, that's a big deal, man. You holding hands, especially me, because I don't like stuff on my hands. Well, if you hold hands in the heat, it's hot, so you start sweating. What's for lunch? Bacon. So what I had, shout out to our Jurassic Chaos D. They came over. Henry and Isabel came over. Our Jurassic Chaos, the families all came over. Very impromptu, last minute. And they brought over ceviche, and this ceviche was on point. Super, super good ceviche. And so I brought over the leftovers today, and I was gonna wait to eat it, but we ate dinner pretty much right when we got back from Knott's yesterday. So we ate about maybe 6 o'clock or so. So after I taught my class at 10 o'clock, I wrapped up around 11:15, 11:30, and I was starving, so I just went straight for the kill. So I had ceviche with there's chips right there, and I literally just ate an apple with peanut butter. And then right when I started the stream, I was eating straight up peanut butter, and I figured I probably better stop because then I couldn't talk. I was like, now I'm sure I probably had peanut butter all over me too. So. So yeah, that's what lunch was. I did eat earlier because I was like hella hungry. I was starving. I'm not even gonna try to front about that. I was starving. What's the better date, at that knots. You know what? For us, for me, it was always knots. Knots was the date. That's where it was at. Because you have these trips, and we got to miss, or Squish got to miss school. She got to miss school. But we, I think, went on a Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. We'd leave early and we'd go on a Saturday. So anytime you wanted to cozy up with the girl you were kind of, kind of fancying on, that's where it was. And our definition was like, oh, we get to ride rides together. We get to do this. But then I only bring this up though because, in all honesty, kids nowadays are just something else. You have kids that are about Squish's age, and they're the reason why they have chaperone rules in effect. They're straight making out in front of people, that strong PDA. At least if that's what we were gonna do, especially when we got down to high school, and you had a little crush on here. If you were gonna do that makeout thing with your chickadee, you did it on the ride. You know what I'm saying? Or you did it in the dark part of the queue. You just didn't do it like right there and then where everybody could do. It is a family-friendly park, man. And you sit here going, and then like, what the hell is that, dude? Put that damn tongue back in your mouth, man. Ain't no one trying to see all of that. What I should have done was shoot the damn vlog of having people do this, And then that's what I said. I dropped. I don't know if you guys saw it. If you guys saw the short I did where I said I'm getting old, which I think I'm getting old. Had nothing to do with how my physical looking, because I am looking a little pepperish right here, salt and pepper right here. Like I get all that, that's me. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna diet either, because I feel like these are battle wounds. You know what? I have a lot of homies who didn't even make it to age 40, so I'm not gonna change this. But then I could only imagine, like, my parents. I'll give it to my parents though. My parents weren't those kind of parents that were griping about the kind of music I listened to. Like, why are you listening to that? They would say something because it would have a lot of cursing, and be like, oh, come on, like, don't listen to that, But they weren't like, back in our generations, our music used to be cold. And I don't know what you consider this kind of generation now, but this is not music. When I grew up, that was music. Okay, now maybe not to. My parents never really did that. So I would be so full of it if I were to say that that's what my parents did. However, I have officially became that old man, because when we picked up, and Amy Jo Johnson's in the house. Amy Jo, see, like, I had a crush on Amy Jo Johnson back in the days too, Transform. Now when we were actually we picked up Squish's friends on Friday, so I'm gonna drop a vlog on that. And again, I may have mentioned it on Sunday. That on Saturday, what's up, Henry? How you doing, my brother? I didn't make it on the Queen Mary with Squish and her friends, and I was bummed because I really do like the Queen Mary. But then I end up doing something else, so I'm gonna try to work on that vlog. I'm still trying to finish that Chicago blog. We just ended up getting super packed, like busy doing a bunch of stuff. And then so I ended up doing something else. But as we were driving, Amy told Squish and her friends, "Oh, you guys can control the music," and I'm like, scared, like, damn. And they started putting on JoJo Siwa. They, in true teenager fashion, or preteens, because some of them are already teenagers, said, I can't stand JoJo Siwa's new music. Watch, listen how bad it sounds like. And I knew, because of Squish, how bad this sounds like is going to entail. So they put on the music, and they hate the song so much that they know the words to every lyric from it. Hold on, guys. Where are these people? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. What's up, Chilo? And again, Chilo and D are up in slow right now. They just dropped the live, so you guys make sure you check out their replay, because they are having such a dope time over there too. And if you guys have not hung around with our Jurassic Chaos D and Chilo, dude, they are such fun people, man, and they pump fake me for Jimmy's birthday too. Dude, truly happy to have them around, because they are a feel good time. So anyway, so they went and they started putting on the JoJo Siwa, and then I'm like sitting in the car like, mind you, these girls do not like JoJo Siwa. They think the song is whack, but yet they know the lyrics to every single song. So they hate JoJo Siwa so damn much, they listen to her for about like what seemed like 3 hours worth of music. And I'm like sitting here like, so I shot a short. That said, I've officially become that old man. Because I honestly, like I said, my parents never said it, but I said it. I was like, dang, dude, this is what y'all consider music? Oh, no, man. Like, because back in my days, we would make fun of people that listen to music like this. And I was like, oh, I've become that old man now. No offense, I'm not a fan myself. I'm not either. Like, woman, what are you griping about? Man, don't need something. I don't even know. I just know that I was like, oh, it sounded like someone with the chalkboard, and you're like, but then again, if you even tell the kids nowadays, it sounds like someone rubbing nails on a chalkboard, they're gonna say, what's a chalkboard? Because chalkboards don't really exist anymore. So I don't even know what to say anymore. Nonetheless, become the old man, listening to that music, doing whatever, whatever. So their songs. And they played some other songs too, and I'm like, I'm officially that old man. But so back to Knots over here. So we they have their old fashioned. I saw what seemed to be like a bunch of goth kids walking around. I'm like, all right, kudos to y'all. I see goth and emos alive and well. So goth away, my friends. Be emo away, my friends. Let's do that. She's way over the top. Yeah, she is. I saw something, I was watching something, and she popped up, and I'm like, what is this? What is this? And I think more so, here's. I'm not one, JoJo Siwa is nuts. I'm sorry, I'm open-minded, but her mouth is ranting too. It's like she's opening doors. That's like she, like, those, her, how do I say it? Look, I don't even know what I want to say with it. Because I'm not going to try to get political. I'm not political. You know what? I think before we can affect change anywhere, it doesn't even matter. If you're talking about something overseas, if you're talking about something in another state, even if you're talking about something in your own city, you can't inflict change until you change yourself. You know what I'm saying? What do you stand for? What are you about? What are you going to do? What is your passion? What is your belief? Until you're willing to take that stand and legitimately, no matter what people say this is the way I stand, this is the way I feel, and I could explain it, then you have no reason opening up your mouth for any other reason until you can figure out what you're trying to do with your own damn life. Now, with her, she won the lottery, strike it when it was hot, that she ultimately ended up whatever she was, and I guess she came from dance stars, dance moms, whatever that thing is, because Squish actually, she wasn't like the biggest fan of her, but yet she listened to her, and Kaylin gets just a straight laugh out of dance moms. And you know what? You had every opportunity in life. Every opportunity was there for you. People, blaze the trail for you to do it, for you to now turn around and pretend like your life has been so oppressed, that people are so against you, that people, if you're a celebrity, people are going to talk shit. That's just the way it is. That comes with the territory. I'm not a celebrity and people talk shit. I'm not a celebrity and people say that I've changed. I'm not a celebrity and people, but it comes with the territory. It comes with the territory. But I'm never going to turn around and be like, you know what? I've been so oppressed my entire life. I had a bad childhood, and I'm just trying to do this now so I could raise awareness. No, because I'm a damn liar. I had an amazing childhood. Was it easy? No. Was it bad? Hell no. Was it good? Yeah, it was. Looking back at it now, much simpler times. You know what I'm saying? Much, much simpler times. But at the same time, I'm not going, okay, if that's your opinion, whatever, kick rocks. You know what? If you want to just hate to hate, then eat a bowl of effing whatever. I'm not going to say that. That's mean. But you know what? Then do you. Do you. But never stand on the platform like what I saw her doing about, you know what, I think we need to bring awareness to this. No, you want to bring awareness to yourself because you have all of a sudden became aware of something. Now you feel that everyone should listen to you talk. I'm sorry, homie. You are not going to be my vehicle of information where what you're going to strain line to me. Let me find out. Dude, that's Henry about to drop. You know what? And it is, you know what? Yeah. Everyone says, you know what? Try living our childhood. I have my own stories. See, Pearl will have her own stories. I have my stories, but the difference between, our generation, Pearl, mine, Maria's, Henry's, is that because we lived our story, we had two options. One, we learned and we moved on. Or two, we saw what it was like and decided we ain't moving on. Hell no. We're just going to continue doing life as we do life. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. It's just a matter of what do you take? What are your takeaways? Here's the thing is like, and my dad always loves giving this example. My dad loved this example. He would say, oh my gosh. That's Metro PD. I thought Popo was walking up over here. So here's the thing. Sounds like she hasn't gone anywhere or gotten around anywhere because the girl must have been studying that. Yeah, that's the way I believe it too. You speak the truth. Thank you so much. I'm just speaking what I feel my truth is. You know what? And that's just kind of where I'm at with that. But it's so my dad's favorite story he loved talking about was growing up. Cars were there. We used to actually, if you've been to my pad, where we were eating, where I did the live stream on Sunday for Drinko de Mayo, where we were at, my dad used to park his car back there. He would park, it would be right there. So he said one of the things I always wanted to do was I wanted to touch the the muffler, touch the muffler of the car. And my dad said, no, don't touch it because it's hot. Don't touch it. And I think I was probably about maybe 6 or 7. He said, nope, don't touch it because it's hot. Don't touch it because it's hot. And me, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it anyway. He said, don't touch it because it's hot. I was like, all right, bet. So when he wasn't looking, he saw it. He's like, pretty much, I kind of saw it coming. You walked up to it and you touched the muffler right after I drove. And you burned the shit out of your hand. But after that, you didn't touch it again. Because we learned, that's the thing. He goes, I felt so bad. I cried for you because I know how much I hurt. You had like the blisters on your hand because it was that hot. But you never did it again, And that's our generation. If that stove, that grill, if something was hot, you touched it, you never did it again. Right? I feel like a lot of these kids nowadays, they ain't gonna go ahead, they ain't gonna touch it. They gonna burn the shit out of themselves and they gonna be like, you know what? Maybe next time it won't be that hot. And they gonna touch it again. Then they gonna come up with another thing. You know what? Maybe because I've touched it twice, I'm gonna be immune to it. I'm gonna do it again. Touch it, they gonna burn themselves. And then the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 800th time, they gonna still find another excuse but keep doing the same things. And I just think that that's the difference between our generation. You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but that's just the way I kind of observe things. Especially because I worked with kids for so many years in the education field. That's literally like, well, what do you do? That's crazy. Is where you repeat the same action expecting a different result. And I feel like that is the definition of many people now. Some people don't whine about their childhood. They move on. They get those hard knocks, learn, move on. One hundo. And then why try to pass it to anybody else? That's the misery loves company. Ultimately, she always been an attention seeker. I was a Dance Mom fan, and from the moment she joined the group, she wanted to be in a spotlight, especially with. See, and that's the thing. That's the thing that was the catchphrase. You came up, they capitalized on those bows. You would see those damn JoJo bows all over the place. Even her shoes. We found them at, I think it was Ross, and we found them for like $8, And that was the only time she's had it. Squish barely wore them, but yeah, she came up. She got rich and famous way too quick and didn't know how to handle it. And now we have the Result, now she's dressed like she's a lost member of Kiss, dude. Like, I looked at her, I was like, the hell is that? What are you doing? If I was Kiss, I would have a concert and throw you in the mosh pit. Let the moshers do it with you. Only thing I like about her is the candy in her house decor. She has candy decor? I didn't even know that. I'm sure that sounds familiar, but that's when the famous quote comes in. Like that you'll learn, cabron. Yep, it's true. Because that's how we lived. That's how we lived. Pearl Yeesh. Crazy car. Oh, she had a crazy car too? Oh my goodness. Yeah. And it's sad, man. Bedazzled Kiss member. Yeah. Because, let me see if I could actually pull it. Because when I saw her, I honestly, I'm not even trying to lie to you. I thought she was a member of Kiss. There we go. Give me that one picture I just saw right there. Dude, she trying to be Kiss, dude. What is that? What is that? Is she Kiss? Richard Simmons over there from, no, this is his name, Gene Simmons. Richard Simmons is a dance fool. Gene Simmons is probably looking at her like, oh, hell no. Oh, no, 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 no. He the one singing that song. Oh no. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't blame him. He should be. I'm a great role model. You absolutely are. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Yeah. Jeez Louise, man. So, anyways, so it goes back to it because, again, we have them, we see them in the parks, and then even some of Squitch's classmates. So anytime an adult did something for you back in the days, what was a common thing? You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. I walked by yesterday. I'm walking to go meet up with Squish because they went a little ahead. Is it that bad? Is it bad that I don't know who? No. In fact, I'm jealous that you don't know what we're talking about. Praise the Lord, you don't know. And I'm so happy that I think Val's going to bypass knowing this knucklehead. No, it is a very good thing, and I am very jealous of the fact. But, like, anytime an adult did something for you back in the days, you would sit there and you would be like, hey, man, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. So yesterday we're walking, and I'm trying to catch up. Yeah, you ain't missing out except a train wreck. Absolutely. We were, I was walking by, I was trying to catch up to Squish because I was shooting something. And then, I saw some of the kids from her school. They were standing there trying to buy some ices. And then, I hear, hey, Coach Pete, you gonna buy us some ices or what? I said, absolutely not, but I'll give you guys a discount. And I went and I scanned my Prestige Pass for them, give them discounts. Not one of these kids said, oh, hey, thank you for hooking me up. Nothing, nada. I waited for them, 5 of them, to do orders. So literally, Amy's calling me and I was like, hey, I'll be right there. Because I'm scanning discounts. And all of them took their food, took their ices, dipped. Not one thank you, one not nothing. I was like, that's some craziness, man. That is some craziness for, like, to just not even acknowledge, to be grateful. Madness. And my friend, my favorite DJ's in the house, Hortensia is here. What's up? How are you? I'm doing very well. Just rambling about something as usual, you know? Hope all is well with you. Happy Tuesday to you. And my boy Justin is in the house. What up, Justin? How you doing, brother? Hope all is well with you as well, man. Happy Tuesday to you guys. And happy Tuesday to any of my stealth watchers that's out there. Happy Tuesday to all of y'all. Again, it's just Tuesday. And, you know, I'm just rambling along about who knows what. But, I mean, again, don't get me wrong. Disney, Knott's was not a bad trip. Not whatsoever. It's just, but you reflect. You sit there and you think about how it was, you know, and how it's not anymore, you know. And I, please, and I honestly do mean this in every part of my husky body, that if at any point, Squish, see, I'm telling you, man, those emotes are on point, baby. It's the core guru right there, man. You got Waldo, you got Trichonomics Amy, and Scary Squish. So, but that's one of the things that if you were ever to meet Squish, and if Squish just simply walks away and doesn't say anything to you, I expect all y'all to come up to me and tell me, hey, you know what? and don't start off by saying I don't want to be a snitch, because I'm telling y'all to be a snitch. Y'all come and say, hey, I just, hooked Squish up with, with a chocolate chip cookie and a hug, and she just walked away from me. Because that's not the way we raise Squish. We never raise Squish that way. You could sneeze on Squish and she should be able to tell you, hey, thank you for that. I was feeling a little dry and now you hydrated me. Appreciate that so much, And in many things, it's good to know that Squish does that. And I hope she does that. And if she ever loses sight, expect all y'all to tell me, because then we failed as a parent, If my child can't say please and thank you, that's it. Michael Hushy, how are you? Mr. Stern. It's not Mr. Stern. It's Mr. I don't want my kid to be an asshole. That's what it is. Now, if that means being stern, by all means, it is what it is. So, mods, you can keep putting it all you want, homie. It obviously made your parents didn't hook you guys up with the chancla, Mr. Hushy. So, but so many things are not what it was. Yeah, what it was anymore. It's not. Thank you. Appreciate that. And it's fine. Again, it's not. It has nothing to do with me being stern. It has nothing to do with me being because I am the most laid back dad. Amy is such a laid back mom, But a lot of the stuff that I've experienced, I'm assuming it could be a troll, but whatever, man. As long as the troll liked and subscribed, then by all means, that's whatever's, dude. At least, if you could still hear me, Hushy, just hit that subscribe button, man, because YouTube be playing around. It takes me to shows me I have something, and then it tells me it's not there, and it does it again, it's not there. Okay, cool. Maybe they did sub. Personally, I appreciate that, too. Yeah, I can't do the entitlement, man. And I always say it. I've said it multiple times, man. Multiple times. The world don't owe us nothing. Nothing. Whether you are a student, whether you are a parent, whether you are the child, whether... no, we're just talking, because I went to Knott's. So I'll recap real quick if you're just coming here. Who do we gotta block? Some silly person. It's just a matter of raising our kids, just things I see at Knott's, like things I was watching at Knott's too, because there's a lot of field trips over there. What's up, JG Voyages? It's things that we don't see. It just seems like mannerisms aren't there anymore. Please and thank yous, they don't exist. You do something for somebody to walk away. It's one of those things that it's like, hey, thank you, my guy. I had a meeting, and then my hair's really hard right now. Forgot my hat, and so, it is what it is. I usually try to remember my hat, but I'll still half asleep. Panda Bots, JJQ's in the house. What up, JJQ? And my boy Slim Devin is in the house. But yeah, anyway, so like I said, it was there. So it's the matter of what's up from DCA, my man, the doctor. Hey man, party it up, man. How long are you there all day today, my man? Dude, so it's gonna be a trip, because some of these trips we figure we could head out. Like I would say, man, if I could get a resi, I'd go meet up with the doctor right now. Squish does not get out of drama till 6 now, and you know what? She's grinding. The last thing she's going to want to do is be at a park after that. But doctor, I hope you're having an amazing time over there. What happened to people how you want to be treated? Nah, it doesn't apply anymore. I'm going to treat people the way I feel, but I want to be treated well. Let's see. So, nonetheless, like I said, nothing bad. I'll just kind of, I go on these rants for whatever, Can confirm Squish is always sweet and well mannered every time we see her. See, and I appreciate that, If there's nothing else in life that we can give Squish, I told her, obviously, I'm not leaving you a bunch of riches because I'm poor as hell, but it's good, be nice to people. People will be nice to you. The world is a beautiful place if you're a beautiful person, If not, you're only going to get what's given back to you. If you give asshole vibes, and you're about to get that in threefold, man. Put out that bad juju, you know what? The teeny bops out at Knott's, or are they still... You know what? That's what I was talking about, Hortensia, earlier, is that we're gonna go garage up. Want to stop by, say I hit that like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, have fun at the market, man. Always a good time. But it was so that's what we actually started talking about. Hortensia was that as field trips they expect you to have a chaperone that's around, to have a chaperone around throughout, but they didn't really enforce it this time. I think during the summer nights though, or those late nights, probably the weekends, then I think they enforce a little bit more. So you know, even when we saw something like that, those kids don't want to be told anything. They're like, "Where's your parents?" And they took off running. And I've never seen more not security chase after people than some of those nights that we saw. And it was pretty crazy, you know. Let me see if I'm missing anything. But no, they still have the chaperone signs all over the place. But it's that's why I said little Edgars took over Knott's, and that's why Knott's went. We didn't have the pass for almost a year because we couldn't deal with the little Edgars walking around there, you know. Wasn't a good experience. In like way back in the days, I don't know if you guys remember, if you guys are from this area, where the Six Flags used to be hella ghetto, super ghetto. All the cholos used to hang out there because it was stupid cheap, you know. Like everyone just go hang out over there, you know. In there always smelled like weed. It smelled like stuff. Knott's was becoming like that, like I think 2 or 3 years ago, and they said, "Nah, man, we're already losing battles to the mouse that's like 15 minutes down the street. We can't keep losing this. We're family friendly. We're based off of fam," and that's why that chaperone thing came. But yeah, so now I think you still need adult entry, but yeah. My last experience with Knott's Berry Farm was being called names by teens. Yeah, that's the thing. One tried to mouth off the other time, and I just gave him a stare, and then the kid literally was like, "Sorry, sir. I was just joking around," and I walked away. I don't even remember what stare I gave him, but obviously it had to be some type of a good stare. If the kid responded, "Sorry, sir. I was just goofing around." Let's see. So JJQs and Hales. Just remember that's a reflection on them. Yeah, that's it. It's a reflection of them and those who grew them up. I don't know. Some asses give ass vibes and nothing. You know what? It may not. Those that give those ass vibes out there, they won't probably get it right now, but they are gonna get it at a certain point. You know. But like we went back to saying, the world, no one's entitled. The world's not gonna give you anything. You know what I'm saying? You have to grind in everything, and we're not just talking about things like you have to grind as far as, okay, you want your YouTube channel to grow or your Twitch channel to grow, you have to grind. But we're talking about if you want to have those nice vibes in your life, then you have to put those vibes out there. You have to do that, you know? And we have been very blessed. And actually, after everyone went home on Sunday, I was talking to Amy. I says, you know what? We are so blessed to have met such amazing people, you know? And we're just talking about Dee and Chilo, and then Henry and Isabel, the family. All of you guys, that even those that we haven't met yet. You know, I haven't met Hortensia. I haven't met Jen. I haven't met Raul. Even Maria, you know. But we will meet, because I'm pretty sure we will meet at a certain point. But it's always just, you have to, like, and I think we attract, where I hope that's the attraction, is that what we put out, I'm being me, and you hopefully attract these cool people that come right back, because then it's always a good time. You guys always know where you guys stand with one another. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to put out those good vibes, you know, to get those good vibes. And then we've seen, as holds true with so many creators, right? Dude, that's what I'm telling you, Hortensia. You got to get down my number. I don't know how we could do so. Next time you're over, we'll all meet up and we could have that barbecue down here. Barbecue, or those tacos that we knocked out on Drinko de Mayo, man, which is, again, very last minute, but you know what? I'm so down to do that, because again, good people, good vibes, good times. But some hold true, you know. It's crazy because we've always laughed. I always laughed, and I still will continue to laugh. I still like, I still continue to laugh because one of the biggest misconceptions I think in the YouTube world is once you hit 1K, you've officially made it. You are at the top of your list. You're going to start getting paid. The workload needs to stop. And it's like, what? No, man. Like, that's when people start becoming envious of you. That's when you need to put in more work. And we've seen so many people just kind of fall off the chain of the earth. They fall off the earth. That's it. No more of them. Because they've reached 1,000 and said, we ain't going to do it no more. We're good. The world will take care of itself. Nah, man, you got to put it in. You got to still be a good person. Let's see here. Yeah, it was rough. And I'm happy to have those restrictions for sure. Teeny Bop, Edgar's, oh my God, they're the worst. And then some of them were sitting there, they were being extra loud. And this is at the barbecue place at Knott's. They were being extra loud, just super extra. And then, I picked up my tray, I walked by, and I just literally was just singing Edgar, Edgar, Edgar. And then they're like looking around, and I said it again, Edgar, Edgar, Edgar. And you know what? And then I looked at me, and I looked at them, and they said absolutely nada at that point. Hold on, guys. Let me check this one dude that's kind of rolling in here right now. But anyways, I keep my eye on him right here. But yeah, little Edgar's over there, man. They still get away with a lot of stuff, but at one point they gonna get got. I like Knott's. Summer Nights was fun last year. Hot before. You know what? And that's where I love it too. So if you ever do or tend to hit up that, we'll hit that up with you again. We haven't been much at Knott's. We haven't really been much of anywhere. But Summer Nights is where we typically go. Because once I get off of work, Amy gets off of work, and the parks don't close late, we go straight over to Knott's, or we go to Disney, or we go to Universal. We go to any of those. Let's see. Trying to keep this up. Let's see. Oh, but yeah, it's sucky. Once you have a bad experience, sometimes it's hard to kind of, how to kind of get that, wash that bad taste. Oh shit, my bad. Hey, how come you didn't tell me that Knott's had a dope prestige lounge, bro?
I did. The whole out of nothing.
There's just leave me some, but eat as much as you want. There's a ton.
Yeah.
Too.
Empty.
What?
The Prestige.
I know. It's so dope, bro. Dude, the Prestige Lounge, man. I was eating the grandma's peanut butter cookies, bro. Oh, yeah. I had that for breakfast, bro. I got there at 10:30. I'm like, oh, yeah. Oh my God, it was dope, bro. Love it. My cousin's been, because they go to Knott's all the time, and he's like, dude, you gotta use the Prestige Lounge. I was like, all right, bet. All right, man. He'll go, all right, bet. All right, bet. And we've never gone. And then we went yesterday, and that's why I hit him. I was like, why did you tell me there was a lounge? And he just looks at me like dipshit. All right, let's see here. Something has a give for not to. Well, I think it had to give because so many fights were breaking out over there. They had to do a major cleanup, and that started with HHN too. So I know they lost. I know they took mad losses for not HHN, for Scary Farm, because they would not allow kids to just show up by themselves. If you weren't 18, you needed a chaperone. And I think they took a loss that year, but you know what? It's what they needed to do. And I gave them mad props for doing it, because they didn't choose the money over the safety, which is dope. Disney is actually not too far off of becoming what Knott's was, man. Because there are so many just these little freaking juveniles, delinquents running around that park right now and acting just beyond nutty right now. And again, I told you, I've had to check a couple of them. And Squish was right. I think we were live stream once. And I gave her the stream, and I told her, listen, man, y'all could go ahead, put this whole thing aside, the streaming aside. This is the real world, homies. You better come correct. Don't be talking to people you don't know, because you're going to get got. Mickey Mouse ain't going to save you. And, yeah. But they weren't like 10. They were like well into their teenagers. At least 18. Or at least they were taller than me too. But let's see, but no is going to be naked. We will find you and we will meet. I have a very unique talent. But I do believe in karma. How you are often, I get meat. That's how I am too, you know? So if I ever decide to just be straight ass, then I'm expecting it to fully be back. Let's work, then just grind and bear it. That's true. I don't go to knots, and I knew about the lounge. I knew all about the lounge. It's just we haven't been. This is the first time we've been in 2024. So I have a 6-minute video that's out. I dropped it for the members last night. So if you guys want to go ahead and check out that video, you'll see. Pobrecita Amy, man. She went into the stagecoach, which we rarely go on, and she bumped her head, dude, and her head was just killing for the rest of the day after that. But oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. I have my new favorite, jalapeno cheese. Oh my god. Amy has loved jalapeno cheese. And we put nacho cheese on that too, Pearl. I don't know if you ever had it like that. Woo! Yeah, but Knots did wait a lot of years. They waited till it got out of control, I think, after the pandemic, pretty much. Yeah, they were crazy, man. Yeah, Disneyland. Disneyland, there's a bunch of little riffraffs running around Disneyland, man. And ultimately, I mean, I don't know. I think Disney's at the point right now where they're the ones that's chasing the buck right now. And I'll just be straight up honest with that. Barbecue was great with bacon. It was fun. Oh, thank you. You know, and again, that goes right back to me forgetting what I was doing. So on Drinko de Mayo, we did have a live stream. It was pretty fun. It was dope. That I completely forgot I had to cook the meat, and I was set up inside to do the live stream because it was kind of warm. That's actually where all my color pretty much came from. More of my color, I should say, came from. I was like, dang it. So I took everything and I moved it outside and I cooked the meat. So, and I forgot to put the drip pan back in, and then it made a big mess with the grease, and what you gonna do, you know? But anyways, I don't want to just continue on the negative things about Knots. I want to say kudos to Knots, man, because they are making those improvements all over the place. Starting with that Prestige Lounge, because I do have an Aspire Pass for Disney, and I get parking. And that's it. Still got to make my reservations. Still got to do this. While not, if you're a Prestige member, you get a priority parking spot. You get a lounge. You get one. I mean, most people are like, oh, does it just one? One is better than none. One express pass to any ride that you choose that accepts them. So you literally could go and be like, you know what, today I feel like riding this. Accelerator, hang time, anything, and just jump on there. And then I think we still have tickets too for signing on, where you get a free ticket for a friend. The mouse gives you a foam hand. A foam hand. And occasionally a bag. And at one point they gave you a straw. And at one point I think they gave you a fork. I don't know. But kudos to Knots, man, because they had I'm eating popcorn chicken with pepper. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, you have a restaurant at the Terrace. Dude, that's stupid expensive too. The Magic Key Terrace? Yeah. They change it up. I'm not gonna lie, it is nice, man. The food over there is just phenomenal. If you want more, eat, man. You see how much we
guys bought those or what?
No, D and Chilo brought them over. Our friends brought over, and Amy's like, we have some. I was like, what? But we ate a lot.
Yeah, I just put up the whole bowl.
Yeah, and then once, like, watch, you'll do it, and we're gonna look, and it's gonna be back there again. I think it's multiplying, bro. So it's a little bit of fire. But yeah, we went to the Key Terrace, man, and they used to have a stinger drink that was really good over there, and they had these was it the steak sliders or whatever they had, but they had chimichurri sauce that went on it, and it was fire. The last time we went, it was kind of like, I don't know what kind of, I don't necessarily know if I really liked what they had up there, but you're paying for it. This one, though, in the lounge, you go to the Prestige Lounge, they legit, like, watch the video, you'll see it. They have a whole selection of chips. They have a whole selection of cookies, water, cold water that's there, and 3 TVs that if you just want to sit there and just chill. So you could ultimately just grab a brew and sit in that lounge, or grab food and sit in that lounge. So if you can't find sitting anywhere, you could go into that lounge and go and sit. Dude, that's what I'm saying, pro. Man, popcorn chicken? Dude, I love popcorn chicken. Love popcorn anything. Popcorn chicken. Popcorn shrimp. Popcorn. Popcorn's popcorn. Those kind of popcorns. That kind of popcorn. Every kind of popcorn. But yeah, dude. So that it was just insane. Y'all just check out the video. It's 6 minutes. I just had to get that boy out because I was just so dope to be back yesterday. It was dope. Watching Camp Snoopy just all under construction. You kind of see a little bit of what the green coaster will be like. That's now in Camp Snoopy, or what will be. Soon you will have to buy a Disney timeshare to access the lounge. And so I am not buying no DCA club. Or no, what is it? DVC club. I refuse. I absolutely 100% refuse. I'm sorry. It's going to be cheaper for me to just buy a damn soda at Galactic Grill than for me to buy any type of timeshare with Disney. I'm alright. Me and the mouse is not that cool. But I'm so good. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm so mad. Popcorn chicken. Y'all need to stop talking about like that, because then my mind starts doing it, and I'm going to start figuring out where I could get popcorn chicken at. And it's probably going to be at Popeyes. I think Popeyes has it, or used to have it. I don't even know. But popcorn chicken is fire. So it was cool to see that. I talked about where the Pacific Scrambler's at. I kind of talked about a history of it, because that was a history. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, but they used to have like a dolphin show or something back at Knott's. It was all within that area that was back there. And then even then, once they got rid of what the Pacific Scrambler was at, they actually ended up putting up Popeyes. Damn it, I love Popeyes, man. But then they had the perilous plunge. You guys remember that? It was like, it just goes up, went around, and then dropped you, and everyone on the bottom, you get soaked. People on the right get soaked. Everybody got soaked. But here it is again. Someone passed away on that ride. The thing didn't latch correctly. That's why I think sparking that, you see a lot of those attractions now where you could sit down and test to see if you could fit comfortably on there. Because if I had to guess, they probably whine and complain that it didn't clip, but it's clipped. Nothing's gonna happen, and they let her go on, and that was it. Ooh. Jack in the Box. Oh my gosh. I was just talking to Devin about that, man. Yeah, I love Popeyes. Too expensive. It was stupid expensive now. Everywhere's stupid expensive. McDonald's is stupid expensive now. They're all stupid expensive. Now, Del Taco is still holding strong. Jack in the Box is trying to hold on as strong as humanly possible. That they have I think the tacos were 99 cents. It was I think it's $1.29 now. But shout out to my best friend Beans, man. He hooked us up with Jack in the Box on Saturday for Jimbo's birthday. And man, the chicken sandwiches at Jack in the Box is on point. Like, he ordered a lot of food. It came up to $50. Not cheap, but not gonna kill anyways. But he had those mini tacos. I don't know if you guys had those mini tacos at Jack in the Box. Kill me now, man. It was bomb. Oh, thank you, Maria. Come and check out Land of the Beagle. That's right. And it was cool. It's Jack in the Box is dope, man. I love it. Say what you will. You could talk about the Golden Arches. I love McDonald's. You could talk about dude, BK is stupid expensive too, but you know what? BK always has, like, you buy a Whopper combo and you get a second one for free. To date, and honestly, everything I love, on everything I swear, on the love of Squish, BK is still my favorite. Now, there was, for whatever reason, I don't know what they used to do to that one, there was a BK right across the street from Pasadena City College, and we would go over there, and it would make me sick. Every time I ate a Whopper, I'd be vomiting all night. I still ate them, though, because I love Whoppers, and things don't change. Thank God I got over that hump, because now I'll go to Burger King, and I eat, and boy, will I eat those Whoppers, man. Oh, man. Love that chicken from Popeyes. That's right, Daniel. Nothing beats Costco. Their pizza, phenomenal. But then, Maria or anybody that's in here, yeah, I love the way Hortensia said that. Costco is GOAT, 100%. 100%. They sold the one where did we go at? Was it the one in Atwater or was it Atwater? Burbank? I don't even know, man. But over at there they used to sell double cheeseburgers at the Costco. And they don't sell them anymore, not since the pandemic, I don't think. But even that burger, I was like, damn it, Costco. Damn it, Costco. What can you guys not do well? Their hoodies. You guys have seen me wear the Kirkland's, was it? No, it's Costco. Costco Wholesale. Hoodie, my black hoodie, I love. My boy Steve hooked me up for my birthday. Even their sweatshirt's on point. It's the warm. I took that to Chicago with me, and I did not freeze. I didn't even need my leather jacket, because that hoodie was just enough. Oh my God. Dang, Costco, you use a real one. Use a real goat. For real. I haven't been to Costco in years. Do you go to Sam's? We just got a membership for Sam's. We got a deal that we couldn't pass. It was like $50 for the year, and we got 2 passes. And I'm curious to try their pizza. I don't know how their pizza stacks up to Costco, but yeah. And I'm gonna sing it again, Daniel. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Oh yeah. Pearl husband and I ate for just under $10, 2 pizzas, sodas, and a cookie to share. And the cookies are fat too, right? Man, but see, man, and there's a thing with me, man. There's a thing with me, and that's pizza. I'm a sucker for the pizza. I will eat. I can't just do the 2 slice to like a slice of pizza. Hell no. Costco pizza, at least 4 of those boys are going down, man. I wonder why I'm fat. That's why. Freaking Costco, man. Freaking Costco. This is the one time I'm not. Oh, the pepperoni's crispy. See, that's what I love. Those crispy pepperonis. So this is the one time I will not take account for my own personal actions. If Costco's food sucked, if Popeye's food sucked, if Burger King's food sucked, many of y'all say McDonald's does, but they don't. If they sucked, if all of these places sucked, I would be skinny. I would resort to just eating the damn granola I have on here with my apple and my peanut butter. So it is not my fault that I'm husky. It is all these damn people's fault. Not my fault. No responsibility. Not on my end. I won't do it. Ever. Yeah, but Costco pizza's on point. I mean, yeah. Love Burger King. I don't think they charboil. See, when we went to Burger King in Brooklyn, when I was with the Milsan, we went to over there. You're 100% right. For whatever reason, I felt like their burger was still, I don't know, it's like they baked their burger over there. However, the one thing we still have here in Dina, the freaking Burger King we have down here, I still feel the charboil on that is still on point, where you could taste the charboil like it's fresh. You could taste the damn fire. So I will never ever talk about our ghetto Burger King. And Burger King loves me so much. I don't know if I told you guys. So on my birthday, if you ordered anything, you get a croissant sandwich for $0.01. A breakfast croissant. And I did it. And I enjoyed it. And I want to say that Burger King did that for me, for my birthday. That's respect, my friends. That's respect. Yeah, I saw that hoodie. Need one still. Dude, I think he ordered them online. So he gave Amy I bought one for Amy through him. He ordered it for me. The pants, the sweatpants, and Amy rocks the sweatpants too. She loves it, man. I would wear it proud at home. Why at home? No, Hortensia, you have to rock that hoodie in public, man. Gotta stand strong and support the place that gives us such good food. Come on, Hortensia, you're better than that. Wear it proudly. And even the tag right here says Costco Wholesale, which I really want to tattoo that little tag right here that says Costco Wholesale. Why? Because I just think it'd be pretty damn funny. The Chicago stream is fun. Yeah, so thank you so much for everyone that tuned in with us while we were roaming around in Chicago. We're going to be back July 10th. We are flying back out to Chicago, and we're going to be there for a full week. Just enjoying it. This will be the first time that Amy gets out to Chicago in warm weather. Every time she's gone, it's been freaking freezing. So I'm so very excited for her to enjoy Chicago in the heat. so we could hit up the lake, we could hit up this, and we could walk around without having to walk around with freaking parkas on and stuff, or without my Costco thing. So maybe I get Costco t-shirts to wear proud. Um, so I will rock my Costco t-shirts proud when I'm over there. You gotta enjoy your food. You're absolutely right. I'll still eat it if it sucks. I had called. Oh, you know what? Okay, so JJQ speaks mad truth. I have such a low bar when it comes down to food. I love cafeteria food. I love which is the one where it says like any type of like free food, like the government food type of deals. I will eat it and I will still laugh about it because I love it. I have such a low bar when it comes to food. So if I say it's bad, there's a good chance it sucked pretty bad. Yeah, there's no other way to say it. It probably sucked if I say it's bad. Because I love the worst pizza you could think of, I probably love. So I guess take that for what it is. Not saying that anytime I do food reviews, I will say I don't trust anything I say because it's like, don't like bacon likes everything. So no, because Amy's very truthful in what she says, and I'll be like, you know what, it's good. Like I always say, it's good, it's edible. But sometimes I'll say a pass, like it's not worth it. Don't even do it, you know. But for me, I'll eat it. I don't mind. Once I have it, I'm gonna sit there and marinate all of it though. I think you would like Sam's more because Costco is all about organic, GMO. Sam's is not that crazy healthy. Boom, say less. That's why we got the Sam's Club card, man. And we want to go explore. So maybe I don't know. Maybe I just go do that at some point this week too. Let's see. That is respect. Where is McDonald's with our free? Yes, man. You know what though? I will give it to McDonald's, man. McDonald's comes correct with that app. You know how many free sandwiches I've gotten just off of McDonald's? Now the one crappy thing is they smart with it though. They keep you coming back because you could only really get one item from McDonald's at a time. You could only cash in one item. So if you try to cash in like say a whole meal, they'll say nope. You could only use one. So they want you coming back. They're not going to have you do a big payout on all of your stuff, though. But, yeah. Yeah, just get it, man. Hortensia, come on, man. Let's just rock our Costco pride. You know, that's Costco pride, man. You know. And, yep, that's right. You heard it here first. Chicago, I'm coming back for y'all. Because I know I do have some stuff watchers that timed in that came in from when we went to Chicago. Coming back to you guys for 1 week. And we won't be living it up like Chicago people, man. Because I love Chicago. That's my city. I love it. Costco sucks. It's like walking in a warehouse because it is a warehouse. I'll enjoy being there for you guys. Oh, man, we enjoy you being there for us. So what school lunches? So, yes, I'm down with school lunch. So here's the thing. So growing up in elementary school, I never had... I grew up, I went to a Catholic school, so we didn't have like the government lunches there. It wasn't until I started working in the schools that I would get the school lunches there. And the ladies, I made friends. You got to make friends with the people that feed you. Just take that. If you take nothing from this, just take that. That you gotta make friends with the people that feed you. All right. So I made friends with the lunch ladies. So every time they had like Taco Tuesdays, every time they had chimichangas, every time they had the flat pizzas. And then when they got healthier, they had, I was like turkey sandwich. I don't know what the hell they had, but what do you mean app for McDonald's? What the heck? Oh, I'll show it to you right now. Artetsy, give me 1 second. Let me pull it up. So you know, I made such good friends with these people. They would hook me up, hands down. And I loved it. I fell in love with the food. It was good. Everyone's like, ugh, the lunches, ugh. I'm like, dude, something's tripping, man. That food was bomb. But yeah, so ultimately, yeah, I'll eat the school lunches. I don't mind. For the next party, I'm so down. And if my guests don't eat, perfect, more for me. And they actually had a sauce. So their sauces there were actually labeled. So if it was taco, it said taco sauce. And if it was chimichanga, it just said sauce. And then if it was ketchup, it just said ketchup sauce. And if it was barbecue, it said barbecue sauce. So, oh my God, good times, man, good times. So, let me see. We are loving you too. I love you guys. Costco sucks. It's like, walk, yep, told you. And then I absolutely loved your apron. Honestly, yeah. So thank you to Henry and Isabel for that, man. I love that apron too, and I didn't want to wear it anytime before until I was with them. So I knew that they were showing up. I said I'm gonna crack it up. Perfect Day was the word was on Cinco de Mayo. So if you go through McDonald's, if you go to McDonald's, you'll see that says, do you have a code? Well, you get the code from the app. So you download the McDonald's app, and it's gonna be kind of hard to see. So you give them the code before you order. And it's kind of like there's a drive-through code. Each one changes. Like every time you go, it changes. You give them that code, or if you pay at the desk, they'll scan the code for you. So as you start doing this, you start accumulating points. So the points are actually, so I have 76,668. So right now I have enough to get either a Big Mac, a quarter pounder with cheese, or a Happy Meal. And then they give you different price points. There's prices for, let me see, 1,500, 3,000 points. Again, it's a little bright. 3,000 points, 4,000 points. And then you have deals too. So a lot of the deals, sometimes you get 50% off of McCrispy, or you could get a free quarter pounder with cheese, Big Mac, or 10-piece chicken nuggets when you buy one. So you buy one, you get one free. So yeah, you get a bunch of free 6 chicken nuggets with a minimum of $2. So 6 runs for a 6-piece. So yeah, so if you are a fan where you're always eating McDonald's, well, maybe not, because really one meal, if you do one meal, just get the app, even if you don't eat there all the time, because they give you a lot of money back on your app. So again, if you're gonna eat there one time, you might as well just put it to word another thing. And I don't think they expire, so they'll just continue adding up. All right, I gotta go, friends. Bacon, but once again, thank you so much, Maria. Be safe, have fun, whatever you're about to get into. Have a blast. I made friends with this guy who works behind the cafe at the college. He was nice. He gave me his free fries when I didn't have money. See, and some people are cool, man. You know, some people really kind of, go the extra mile for you. That is very sweet of him. Good for him. I would hook you up too, JJQ. And happy 2-month anniversary, Hortensia. Thank you so much for being part of the crew. I appreciate you more than you will ever know. Hey, just getting home, checking in. Dude, that's dope, man. I'm going to leave here pretty late today because Squish isn't off till 6 o'clock today from school. In her drama production. So, poor kid, man. I'm sure she's exhausted. In at 8 out of 6. Man, she looks like she's pulling my hours over there. Facts, I worked as a hostess at this hotel restaurant, and I made friends with the chefs and the sous chefs, and they would hook me up. Nice guys. That was a short-lived job, though. Yeah, I mean, I think sometimes everyone just kind of finds your niche. My very, very, very first job, I actually... Are you locked? Why are you locked out? What the hell? One of my first jobs that I had, my very first official job that I had, was I worked at Vaughn's. When I was 16, I worked at Vaughn's. And first people I made things was the service deli chicks. The ladies who worked at the service deli, they were super phenomenally awesome. Because you're like, oh, you're such a baby. Because I was small. I'm still small now. I'm only like 5'5". But even then, I could imagine I was probably even shorter at that. I was hella skinny. So they would hook me up. Because if you go, and I don't know if it still stands true, but when you worked at Vaughn's, you could sample anything you wanted in the service deli. So you can literally go and say, oh, can I sample some of the fried chicken? And they will cut you a piece of the fried chicken for you to try. And then you could try the chicken strips, you could try the fries, you could try the tenders, you could try the chicken salads, you could try whatever you wanted. So I would go up to the deli and I'd be like, I remember the lady's name was Stella. I'm like, hi Stella, how are you? She goes, oh my baby, you're here, welcome. And I'll be like, how are you? You're like, oh, you want a sample plate? I was like, a sample plate? Sure. And she pretty much gave me my lunches from the service deli at Vaughn's. And it was amazing. It was amazing. So, always be nice to those people, because they are going to hook you up. Again, be nice, man. Be nice. If you are nice, good things happen, man, to nice people. Let's see. That's neat. Yeah, it's a neat app. Might as well just try. And Maria again. Ta-ta. Have a great day. Happy Tuesday. I'm forgetting what day it is. Let's see here. Always be there for you. I know, Amy. Absolutely. We had the locks changed last week, but I don't have the secondary key yet. And Grace is taking a while because there's no way. Oh, crazy. Yeah, y'all better make sure you guys get that key. Get that key cut, man. If you want, I can send my little homie Cornbread up there, man. He'll let you in. He don't need no key. But yeah, thankfully it definitely wasn't Grace and Ariel. Yep. Let's see. But yeah, so that's good advice, right? Yeah, when it comes down to my belly, I gotta give those sound advices, But yeah, so ultimately, when it came down to the rest of Knots, man, it's just I love just to see what Knots is doing, man. I was really excited. I can't wait to see what Camp Snoopy's gonna look like. I'll have the dog open the door. For real, man. You ain't trained Mochi to do that yet? Come on, Gio, you slipping, player. You slipping, Holmes. But yeah, it's cool. They haven't had much buzz yet about what they're doing for Scary Farm as of yet. And you know what? Scary Farm, it's a staple, man. It really is a staple. So I'm sure whatever they gonna do is gonna be just good, just fine, just right, just everything, because Notch just does it correctly, man. So this year, my bad. See, dogs can't open doors. I agree, Gio. So that's what you got to do tonight, man. You got to get to the training, my boy. Get to the training and tell them what's up. One thing I did want to try, and I think it's just for the Boysenberry Festival, but it was like a tasting that they had. They actually had a French toast burger where, as you could guess it was a burger on top of French toast. Man, I wanted to, but I was so full. I had the pasta, and it was actually not terrible, man. Usually I hate pasta when it's there, but I was so hungry, and it looked like they gave you a big portion, so I went for it. And I was like, all right, cool. And I really enjoyed that pasta. And then they had a cannoli. It's hella sweet. And then the mozzarella sticks. Oh my god! I'm gonna probably do it as a short. I'm not deciding as of yet. So in case it never sees the light of day. Let me see. Was it this one? Oh yeah. Let me see. I don't know. I'm gonna try to bust it up as a short. But it was called a moon. It was called a moon mozzarella stick or mozzarella moon stick. Yeah, dude, and the flavoring was dope. Obviously I know it's probably frozen, and obviously I know it was deep fried. But it tasted very good. It was a really, 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 really good thing. And that may actually be my new favorite thing. I will probably go, because even the marinara sauce is actually really good, and they gave you a big tub of it too. I will honestly say that's probably going to be up there for one of my top snacks in any theme park. Any theme park. Not just Knott's. Just any theme park in general. So, you know what? Before you can officially say that, you gotta try it twice. So next time I go, I'm going to try it again. And if it still slaps the way that one slapped, done. Let's see. My dog locked me out of my truck one day. Right? See? Come on, Gio. See, it's not a thing, man. They can lock you out. I'm sure they can let you in too. I'd love a cannoli. It was just super sweet. Super, super sweet. Super sweet. So I don't know. It wasn't for me. I ate it, don't get me wrong. It just wasn't for me. But then I did get a boysenberry sugar cookie. And that boy was phenomenal. Like I heard the angels and everything. Oh, oh. And then I bit it. And you just heard it again. Oh. I was like, oh, damn. Oh. It hit right here, guys. It hit. So yeah. So that was Knots in a nutshell. And you know what? It was cool. It's you got to take more, again, the experiences of everything. Just walking around with Amy. That was it. She was like, oh, should we do accelerator? And I wasn't feeling it too much. I'm not even going to try to lie. And I'm just not feeling it. We'll go back. So Squish, Amy, and myself will do it for the first time together when we go back next time. Well, I've done it before. Amy's done it before. Squish never has. But she didn't get to do it yesterday. So I said, no, we'll roll back. And then we can get on it. And we could experience it together. That's a family for the first time, because family who rides roller coasters together stays together, So we'll go on it. But we went on bumper cars, which is dope. And I love bumper cars. I love go-karts. I love golf carts. I love any type of deals like that. And they always, have you guys ever seen the movie Clerks? Clerks 2 specifically. When Randall was having a bad day, he said, Dante, I need your keys. He goes, why? He goes, I need your keys. I need to go ride some go-karts. So then Dante ended up saying, he goes, why is it that every time you ride go-karts, it just feels like, like you level out or something along those lines? And he goes, I don't know, man. I think it's because riding these take me back to a better place and a better time and a simpler time. And that's how I do feel. I really feel. So when I heard that in the movie, I was like, oh, touche, brother, touche. Because riding around on golf carts, like when we go to Catalina, we get a golf cart, first thing we do, and we drive around the mountain. And I'll drive, doing the go-karts. If we go to I don't know what it is, Speed Zone in City Industry, or I haven't done K1. I think it's a K1 racing. I haven't done that yet. I want to, but I love doing those drives. I love them. And even when like Angel did those Duffy boats, when Angel was on there, and watching him, it's dope. I love driving that. So all of that just kind of really levels me out, and then just being able to just do bumper cars, reminded me of going back to the county fair when I was a younger kid. Even some of our fairs that we had over here, just the go-karts, loved them. Absolutely 100% loved them. So it was cool to just be on there with Amy, having Amy act like a kid too, running around or driving around in circles and trying to bump me. And then the stagecoach, other than her bonking her head on going in, it was good. And then we sat down, we chilled, we had lunch, and it was good. It was really a good time. I loved Knots yesterday for it. But real quick, while I have you guys that are on here right now, we're trying to do something for work. And I need your opinions. So we're trying to do giveaways, when we go to work, when we go to community involvement stuff. Sometimes they give you pens. This is actually my laser pointer. But they give you pens. They give you those little stress balls. They give you hand sanitizers. So what are some of the gifts that you guys have gotten? You guys, because we're looking to do something, but we just don't know exactly what. And my boy John could just make magic out of everything. And again, he's on Merch Stop. If you guys ever need anything, tell him your boy Bacon sent you over there. He'll hook you up. Best work. He does the best work at a really amazing price point as well. But is there anything that you guys get? What would you guys want? What would you guys, something that you could put on your desk? What would you guys want? If anybody, you guys have any opinions, please feel free to share them with me on IG, because we're looking to do something. And I got to do it pretty quick. We got to actually have it ready by the 22nd. So by the 21st, I need to have this already printed up and done. Oh, we get lens cleaner wipes. That's what's up. That's good. Yeah, stress balls. That one he said would be a little tough to print on, so we can't really do that. So that's why he said he'll do pens, so I know we're going to do some pens, but we're trying to kind of think outside the box a little bit, because us, we kind of think outside the box. So, yeah, so we're just trying to get some ideas of what we essentially want to do, and hopefully we can, get something relatively easy. Skeet balls. Yeah. So something to think about if y'all want to help your boy. Oh yeah, reusables too. Yeah, so I know we've done lanyards in the past too. Oh yeah, maybe we knock out some more lanyards too. So yeah, so we're just kind of thinking, kind of spitballing some stuff around too. But just some stuff. So if you guys have any ideas, Hortensia, can you send messages on Twitch? Maybe that's one way of communication. My Twitch never does anything. I'm gonna try it on my Android because my iPhone be acting boo sometimes. Tote bags, touche. Yeah, these are actually very. I'm gonna actually write some of this stuff down because I'm gonna forget about it in a minute. Hey, Bacon coming in. Thank you so much, D. Again, shout out to D and Chilo, man. Again, our Jurassic Chaos. You guys make sure man, super good times, all times, man. Love you guys. Hope you guys continue having a blast up there. Oh, yes, you can. Okay, I'm gonna send you a message on Twitch, but I'm gonna actually cleaner wipes, totes, reusables. Bet. Yeah, those are some pretty good ones there. Yeah, tote bags. I think everyone loves tote bags, Those are actually pretty fresh too. I actually have an idea for that too. So, all right, my friends. Well, I got to get up out of here. Man, I've been live for an hour and 30. So thank you guys so very much. We will be back live again on Thursday for our lunchtime live. And if the weather is good, maybe we just do it outside. And I'll talk to you guys while we're on the patio. What's up, Darth Vader? How are ya? Welcome on in, my friend. So I could post reminders. I'm happy about. Yes. All right. I'm gonna jump on the phone right now. I'm gonna do a walksies around the building, and I'm gonna check it out and see if I could get this thing to give me freaking pop-ups when I need it to tell me who's doing what on the Twitchy. I have no idea how to use it, but all right, my friends, I gotta skedaddle. Please be safe out there. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on my lunch break. Again this weekend, probably no stream from Disney. I can't seem to get into streaming from Disney, but we probably will stream. So if you guys aren't busy, Squish's actual birthday is on Sunday, on Mother's Day, so we'll do a special stream for her on that day. All right, guys. You guys have a great one. Don't do anything I wouldn't do twice. Be safe out there. I love y'all lots. Thank you guys for all my members out there. You guys are the absolute best. And the new video's out, so go ahead and check it out. And another one should be dropping by tomorrow. All right, my friends. Love you guys all. Have a good one, guys. Take care. Ta-ta.